Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we declared war on Songhai, and normally that would mean that we declared war on the Ottomans as well. But the Ottomans broke their alliance with Songhai because they were too far in debt to fight us. So we don't actually have to fight the Ottomans. This will give us a good opportunity to regenerate a good amount of manpower. In the meantime, of course, we are on our way in. So let's go ahead and tick forward. Do we have access through Holland? No, we don't. That might change. We're going to leave this army here just in case. We can invest in a religious idea, and actually, are we okay with that? I think we'll go to Admin Tech 29 and then invest in the idea. So that'll be fine. We just finished a conversion. Words are very difficult. Okay, cool. Holland is not giving military access. We're going to just head up over this way, and we'll call that good for now. Okay, so we're making really fast progress on sieging their capital. That's great. They only have the 3 forts, and they're not very good forts. So we're going to make our way up over this direction for now, and we're just going to cruise our way through Songhai here. And I do think that we should probably think about getting these guys vassalized in this war. So we're going to want to bring our transport fleet around to like here. So we'll get that started moving. Okay, so we definitely need a leader over here. We'll roll one up. That's a solid leader unless you're trying to siege. If you're trying to siege, he sucks. But otherwise, that's pretty good. We're going to wait for a moment here. We're hoping that this finishes, but if it doesn't, we're going to bring up reinforcements. Multiple reinforcements. And we'll lose 50 dip power. I guess that's okay. We'll let these guys lock into leaving. And now we're going to go in. These will come on up. And these guys will as well. They're a ways out. We have better mil tech than they do, though. And our better general. And we're fighting only part of their force. Excellent. We got them carved up very efficiently there. We did not stack wipe. That's sad. But it's okay. Yeah, they're getting crushed here. Beautiful. These guys will move in here, and you can come on back and start occupying territory. Perfect. What do they have for manpower? 27k. So they really can't replenish this. Excellent. We're going to send these guys up this direction. That'll be fine. Their last fort will fall shortly. There we go. We'll head into Segu for the moment. Okay. This war is super under control. We're already at 60% war score. Ticking is on our side. And yeah, he's turned this force around. We're going to head in over here. Now, we can't put in a general. But that's okay. We're going to pursue this force a little bit here. And we're going to cut them off over here. We can put in a general here. So we'll, of course, put in our ridiculous general. And we're going to continue occupying over here. Their army is split up. And that is wonderful. This is a stack wipe. Cool. We're going to send these guys after the rest of their army. Oh, this is a bad move on their part. They're locked in. Only half of their army is locked in. But that makes it more likely that we stack wipe. So that's excellent. We're at 72% war score right now. Do we stack wipe this? It's going to be close. No, we don't stack wipe it. That's okay. We're going to move in over here. Once again, we may well stack wipe. And we're continuing to occupy their territory. 78%. Revolutionary France wants military access. We'll pass on that for now. And we'll continue doing conversions. Now, these guys are moving into Dough. We'll let them lock in. And in we go. They should be at basically 0 manpower. They actually haven't had enough time for that manpower to filter into their armies just yet. So that's okay. These guys can move downward. And we'll hit this force. These guys are moving into Bago. We'll move in, and that should definitely stack wipe. We're at 81% war score. Make that 86. That was a stack wipe. Beautiful. We will continue to press in over this way. Another stack wipe, as expected. Songhai was never going to win this war. It was not going to happen. Period. End of story. They're moving into Wagadu? Okay. We'll stack wipe this 3k stack too. We're at 95% war score right now. And I don't see a reason to stop. We'll have these guys come on down. And we're just continuing to press in here. It looks like we're going to catch them. I don't know that this will stack wipe. They have a pretty decent quantity of troops. Maybe if we bring in reinforcements, it'll stack wipe. But I don't think the reinforcements will get there in time. That stack wiped. Okay, sounds good. We'll actually send these guys over here, and then we'll head to Bambuk as well. We're 99% war score. We're going to be capped there until we have all of their territory. I'm going to tell this fleet, or rather this army, to go attack Arguin. That'll be fine. And we will continue to push in with our other armies. I was hoping that it would go around this way and embark that way, but I guess this works. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Bohemia has ended their revolution. Good for them. You can actually go there, and then you can go to Joma. Cool. So we're just going to continue to push in over here. They don't really have any troops left. They do have 27k manpower, surprisingly, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and continue to convert. Peace offer from Songhai. That's not shocking. Okay. And off we go. We'll leave it be. Not too into tariffs, actually. I would rather have the power. So that'll be fine. And we'll just go stack wipe this little force. Yeah, they're raising up some troops over here, but it's not going to work. They have absolutely no chance. We're invading their ally as well. The ally will be a separate piece to become our vassal. And there we go. That's the war over. They just don't know it yet. Excellent. We need to finish up this siege. And then we'll have to figure out how much we actually want to take here. That's going to be the question. 35 failed that roll, so we're up to 57%. You can see here we didn't really bank up our manpower. We did take some attrition, and we are currently taking some attrition as well. We'll move these guys out of here. Excellent. Okay. So, at this point, we're at 100% war score. We are going to go to Kabylia here, and we are going to vassalize them. Ottomans are going to be upset. Songhai is going to be upset. We don't care. That's completely fine. We'll also take all their gold. Not that we care about their gold. Actually, they can keep their gold. They're going to become our vassal. They might as well have it. There we go. Excellent. And as far as Songhai goes, we are simply going to take territory from them. But we're going to need to wait a little bit for our diplomats. So we'll just move these guys back to our territory over here. I mean, a lot of this will become our territory, but I hold no belief that we're going to be able to take all of this. Under no circumstances will that be possible. We probably want to grab up to here so that Revolutionary Spain just gets what they're going to get from aggressive expansion. That'll probably be fine. Our diplomat will be back in 5 days. There we go. And what are we going to grab? We would love to grab all of this over here, just to cut off any Revolutionary Spain. We could also try to completely cut off Songhai from any outside contact. Like this. That's a lot of territory. Songhai, Mughals, Ottomans. I don't think we care about any of that. I think that's pretty decent. We essentially carved them back on all fronts here. Do it. Okay. So, at this point, we're going to need to choose kind of new-ish locations for our armies to sit, and we'll just park them like kind of every other location over here, and then there's space for one up over here. And we'll do exactly that. Okay. Sounds good. So, of course, we're going to need to core all this. And that's going to be pretty expensive. We are at 81%, but we'll just go down the list here, see how far we can go. We can actually core all of it. Slightly surprised by that, but sure. That does spend basically all of our admin power that we had banked up for our tech, but that's okay. We're going to get rid of the fort in Timbuktu. Not the workshop, but the fort. There we go. We do not need that fort. We are pretty high on our overextension for sure. Revolutionary Spain is only at 3 aggressive expansions, so they really don't care about this. We're going to lose 100 ducats in the category of things that we don't care about. We definitely have a unit of mercenaries up here that we want to get rid of. I want to check. Yeah, this will be fine. We don't want to be taking attrition up there. So that's good. How are our fleet constructions going? Excellent. Our truce with the Mughals will be up when? Quite a while yet. Okay. So we'd like to fight the Ottomans sometime soon. They are allied with Bohemia. Would Bohemia defend them right now? No. Bohemia would not. Ah, and that's why. Okay, so fascinating. We could definitely declare war on the Ottomans right now. We do have 2 Miltechs on them. They have a decent-sized army. I want to check here. How long is this going to last? This is only happening because Bohemia is currently being attacked by revolutionary France. Okay. I'm going to give it a year tick, which is going to happen right now, or approximately right now. Okay. That allows us to take our diptech here. Naval morale, that's not bad. So we'll grab that. And of course, industrialization is becoming quite a thing. It's embraced in 6 provinces right now, totaling 3.5% of our development. That's not too bad. We are getting some progress, particularly down over near Highveld. And it is spreading fairly quickly in some of these locations. Like, we're getting close. But I think that we go ahead and do this. Imperialism CB, Bohemia will not join. That's the important thing here. We have barely anything in reserve. But that's okay. We will declare this, and we will immediately begin our invasion. We have a lot of territory that we want to take over. Specifically, we want to cut off their access to the Persian Gulf. That would be a very, very good thing for us. We're going to move up troops over this way. Over this way. There we go. We're going to leave these guys over here, I think, and we are going to continue to move in with a number of forces over this way into Medina, and there we go. And these forces, of course, will begin to make their way northward. We just need to cut off a lot of this territory before the Ottomans can really respond to it, is what needs to happen here. We would love to get our front to be like this. Actually, like this right here. That would be ideal. We'll see how realistic that is. We have 4 forts we need to get by. And actually, these guys were not ordered to come on in. There we go. We're definitely going to take some territory over in this region from this war. We'll see how much we actually get. There's quite a line of forts up this way. Okay. 50 admin power. We'll take it. Cool. We may as well have our fleet come down over here, fight these guys. We're absolutely going to crush them. This is a transport fleet. It was never going to be anything else. Excellent. And we're going to come up here and blockade this area for right now. This fleet is still under construction, so we'll hold off on that for a moment. Okay. We're making good progress on this siege, for sure. These guys can't really go up there, but we can move up here to not take attrition. Innovativeness, huh? Okay, I guess we'll take that. Okay. What a time for a revolt. Well, good thing that we have troops literally right next to them. Okay. No issue there, really. And we're going to push north in Egypt. Excellent. We don't see any Ottoman troops just yet, but they will show up. There's no doubt about that. We're going to continue to push into Gaza and take Sinai. Excellent. Continuing to push northward. This fort has fallen. That is excellent. Actually, we'll do something kind of like this. There we go. These guys are taking attrition over here. The supply limit's fairly low in this region. That's unfortunate, but it'll be okay for now, I guess. We're going to move up over this direction. Excellent. Something kind of like that. We'll take a look at that later, but a lot of these forts are beginning to fall, and that's really, really good. 48,000 manpower? Yep, do it. That's worthwhile right now. Absolutely. Excellent. So no sign of Ottoman forces just yet. A lot of these forts are getting super close to falling. And these guys need to continue to push northward. Wonderful. This war is going well so far, but we also haven't seen any enemy troops just yet. So that's a bit of a problem. And we're getting occupations going over here. Wonderful. Okay. We won the Siege of Alexandria. That's perfect. We need to finish up some of these sieges over here. These two sieges are currently holding us back pretty dramatically, but they will end soon. So that's good. Okay, we won this siege. That's excellent. Now we can push forward a little bit over here. Continuing to push into Egypt, although that's nearly entirely occupied now. That's great. We need this siege to finish quite badly. And we are getting to our desired front up here. Quite quickly, in fact. We're at 8% war score. That's not a lot, if I'm honest. 8% is not a lot of war score. Ticking war score is not on our side, and that's part of the problem because we don't have Constantinople. It's going to be a while before we get to Constantinople. Did they rename it? No, it's still Constantinople. Okay. So we're going to continue to push in over this direction for right now. Stretch out this front just a little bit. We really need the fort in El Karak to fall. And there it goes. Perfect. We're going to go up to Sham. And at this point, we can definitely start moving troops up to this front. Cool. We'll continue advancing over here. Keep some of our reserves moved up a little bit. There we go. Still no sign of the Ottoman troops. Where are they? They're not in another war. And we know for a fact that they have 242,000 troops. We lost a battle down over here. That's fine. They don't have any access to this over here. They'd have to go all the way around Africa, which isn't going to happen. Revolutionary somebody, well, I'm not sure which revolutionary country, but some revolutionary country wanted access. That was declined. And we're just going to continue to push forward here. I would love to head up to Erevan. We will need to have troops spread out a bit more. Like, we're pushing a little beyond where I'm comfortable with right now for our fort progress over here. So that's a little bit concerning. But for now, we'll make our way up. We need to get the fort in Sham falling. No sign yet of any Ottoman troops. None. Not a single one. Okay. We'll lose some ducats. I don't care about that. Sham has fallen. That's perfect. We need to definitely continue to move up this territory. Okay. There's the Ottoman troops, or at least that's what, like a fifth of them? Yeah, that's like a fifth of the Ottoman troops, like 20% of their troops. So we're just going to let them move for the time being. We're going to head up to Erevan. And I do want to put in our good leader over here, just in case, before we move out of our territory. Okay. Gain 20 prestige. That's neat. We're at 15% war score right now. We see another 20% of the Ottoman force. Okay. For now, I'm not ready to pull the trigger on this. Revolutionary Strasbourg is starting a revolution. Okay. This, however, they're not locked in. Now they're locked in. I want to see, after we cap this, can we catch this? No, because of the fort. Okay. So, at this point, I'm going to pop our good leader here. We're going to head in there and just continue to advance for a little bit here. We may succeed in taking this siege. We do. That's interesting. We're going to stack wipe that, but okay. I'm not sure what's going on there. They're doing something weird. Kind of funky. We definitely need to bring some of these reserve troops up over this direction. They're going to stack together with that order, and we're going to need to separate them, of course. Ah. Okay. We're going to move in additional troops over here. We should still win this, even without leadership. They're now locked in with this force. Cool. We'll continue to pile in a bit over here. The Ottomans are taking crushing losses here. Look at that. They lost ludicrous numbers of troops. Granted, we lost more troops. Or did we? No, we lost fewer troops. So that's good. We're very pleased about that, and we need to spread out our forces a little bit here. These guys can come up northward. And these guys can go open up a siege over here. Excellent. Okay, so what is the Ottoman troop count at now? 190k, so they lost like 50,000 troops. Now, I believe that they have the manpower to replace those. They do. That's fine. We're going to move up over here, continue our sieges. These guys are going to need to be spread out, of course, and they're going to just move up over here kind of like so for right now. And they're just going to be told to go to some various different locations. Move these guys forward. Ooh, look at this. This is fascinating, actually. So we're going to pop our good leader here. There we go. And we're going to fight these guys. We could easily stack wipe them. That would be amazing. We'd be very happy about that. Yes, that is a stack wipe. Perfect. So we want to get this taken care of, and as far as all this Ottoman territory up here goes, that's not really going to be our focus. We're going to leave like 2 units over here to defend this flow. Mercantilism or unrest and manpower recovery speed. We'll take the manpower recovery speed, thank you very much. You can see that the Ottomans don't have access to come in over this way. So all we're going to do is we are going to blockade right here. That'll be fine. These guys will head up to the fort over here. These guys are going to head over to the fort. Actually, no, don't do that. These guys are going to head over to the fort over here. And we're just going to push up our fronts. That will, of course, be rather necessary. So we'll continue to push in to these various locations. Some of our troops are going to be a little overextended here for a short while. But hopefully it won't be too bad. It is, however, time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to finish our war with the Ottomans. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I will see you all next time.